In today's video, I will show you guys a build which I played on Challenger 900 LP lobby and discuss how to play it on this new patch 14.1, set 10. The build which I played today features 6 Executioners and 4 Emo. Why Executioner and Emo? Because those traits have got buff on the new patch 14.1, where our Executioner unit's max critical strike chance has increased significantly, and for the Emo champions they now gain almost 50% more mana when ally units die. This is how our final ideal level 9 board looks like with an active 6 Executioner along with 4 Emo synergy. I will show you how to play this step by step and what decisions I have made to progress into this build. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video. This game began with the Crab Rave portal. This is a very interesting portal and a very dangerous one as well, which you can see later on the game from stage 5. While fighting the crabs on stage 1, I managed to get a 2 stars Vi and also activated the pump trait. So in this game I started off with Portable Forge as my first augment. By looking at my itemization, I took the sniper's focus from it. I bought the headliner Executioner Twitch as well from the shop at stage 2 to 1. I played a Gnar in place of Jinx to activate the Mosher trait, and itemized my headliner and as well as my tank. Steadfast Heart is an S tier tank unit which goes well with almost every tank. Here my board for stage 2 was complete. Now my plan was to sack up as much gold as possible and reroll for my champions. From the carousel round I couldn't get my desired champion nor item, because I was win streaking. At stage 3 to 1, I leveled up till 6 and activated 4 Executioner traits by adding Samira in my build. For the second augment I picked the heroic grab bag, which I used on Twitch to make him 3 stars and got Thresh and added him temporarily until I get. Before going too deep, let's see an overview of how to play and what to do to play this comp. The first thing you need to know about this comp is that it is a reroll comp that rolls gold at level 6 and 7 to look for 3-star champions, especially Twitch and Vex. Eventually other units also get maxed out if you are lucky enough. This means that you need to maintain the economy and avoid spending gold on leveling or upgrading your units, unless absolutely necessary. In order to maximize your gold and item efficiency, you should also play for win or loss streaks and make good use of the carousel and armory. The core units are Twitch, Vex, Akali, Karthus, Amumu and Samira, who activate the Executioner and Emo trait. The core items are Spear of Shojin, Sniper Focus and Infinity Edge for Twitch, and some defensive items such as Even Shroud, Ionic Spark, and Titan's Resolve on Poppy. And on Vex, go with items like a Jeweled Gauntlet, Nashor's Tooth, and Hand of Justice. The rest of the units and items can be flexible, depending on what you find and what the lobby is playing. Now, going with the best augments, go with any reroll based augment like Team Building and Heroic Grab Bag, or augment like Emotional Connection, Expose Weakness and Twin Terror works well with this comp. You can add some other traits or champions, such as Punk and Bruisers as we did in the late game to boost my comp's defense. Getting back to this gameplay, I went with a winning streak and an early level 6 board. With this strong board I moved to level 7 with an 8-round winning streak, and added one more country unit to activate the trait. Then on stage 4 to 1, I rolled my gold to stabilize my board and get as many units of Vex as I wanted to make her 3 stars as well. Also, I made my last and final item on my Twitch, and made a Nashor's Tooth on Vex. For the third augment, I picked the Martyr, granting extra healing whenever our unit dies. Then I leveled up till 8 and replaced our tank from Vi to Amumu and shifted the items as well. At stage 4 to 5, I got Poppy from the store, which is needed to complete our board, and also we made our last and final item on Vex. Then the game continued, and at stage 5 to 1, I rerolled for my units and I got 3 stars Vex. Now we have to try to make 2-star 4 cost units to further strengthen our board. At this point my board was strong enough, so I started saving gold and earning the interest every round. At the crabs fight on stage 5, it was so strong that I lost against them. That's why in the beginning of the video I told you guys, it's a very dangerous portal. At this point my itemization was complete on my champions. I only needed one Akali to make my comp really shine and activate the 6 Executioners. It easily got us to the top 4. From the carousel round, I got an Emo emblem. Now this way I can activate 4 Emo. At stage 6 to 5, I got an Aleoi. I instantly replaced it in the place of Tam Kench and gave the Emo emblem to Karthus so that he can cast quickly. There's one more variant of this build where you can play 6 Emo with 4 Executioners. At stage 6 to 6, I did the placement of tentacles as there was an Akali player in the lobby to prevent getting aggroed by her. Finally on stage 6 to 7, I got my last and final unit, Akali. From the item anvils, I quickly took the tank items and slammed it on Amumu and Poppy so that I could win the fight against the giant crab. These microseconds led me to win this round. Then I added Akali in place of Set and finished my deck. The opponent was playing the disco build, which is immensely buffed in the current patch, led him to victory. Still, the match had some resiliency and turned out to be a solid build for a top 4 match. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Do try it out and let me know in the comments below. For more interesting videos, subscribe to our channel Item Swap.